This particular news, exposition from JAMB is actually surprising. It's one that many people are finding difficult to believe. And I'm giving you the news just broke just within a few minutes ago. And I'm giving it to you hot, direct from JAMB. So, just DSS police arrest 20 people for hacking JAMB CBT servers. JAMB is trying to tell us those that were behind the failure of, the whole mess up with the JAMB result in this year's exam. So let me just give you a run through of the information. Although it sounds somehow to me, but let's look at it together, because I know it affected many of you that are with me in this channel, Noble Tutorial. So I deemed it fit that any news that is coming from JAMB, we should bring it out so that we actually know what to do immediately. I don't want anybody to be getting information after the time has passed. No fewer than 20 suspects are currently in the custody of the Department of State Services and the Nigerian Police Force in Abuja for allegedly hacking the servers used to conduct the 2025 computer-based test examinations of the Joint Administration and Matriculation Board. This is how they brought out the information. Okay, they are saying that the DSS, Department of State Service, and police are actually working together, and because of the work they did, they have been able to arrest at least 20 persons who were behind the issues with the JAMB result. The suspects are believed to be part of a larger syndicate comprising over 100 individuals who specialize in hacking the computer servers of key examining bodies, including JAMB and the National Examination Council. So they believe that I wonder how this excuse also is sounding in the ear. But let me just give you the gist before we judge them. Okay. Servers of key examination board, including JAMB and the National Examination Council. Okay. Now we go on. Security sources said that the suspects have confessed that sharp they just catch them now, and the suspects have confessed to deliberately sabotaging the CBT systems in a bid to discredit JAMB and discourage the future use of computer-based examination for WAEC and NECO. Let's just wait before you tell me if you believe them or not, if you believe this kind of issue. According to one of the sources, the suspects admitted that the syndicate used specially designed attacking software to remotely infiltrate and manipulate JAMB servers at targeted CBC centers. Do you think this is true? And let's just look at the whole information. The source explained that the software was reportedly installed in routers covertly placed within the vicinity of these centers to override JAMB's secure platforms. Wow. So they were able to place these centers across Lagos, Enugu, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, and Anambra. All the centers, 150 something. The strategy of these hackers involved mounting routers near targeted CBT centers. These routers allowed remote access to JAMB systems, enabling special candidates who had paid hefty sum to receive answers during the exam. Can you imagine? Okay. The ghost software distorted exam data, resulting in discrepancies between the questions answered by candidates and the actual questions displayed on screen. A development blamed for the widespread failure recorded in the 2025 exam. So JAMB is telling us that the reason why people failed, the reason why you on your system and you see only let's say 40 questions when you're supposed to 60, or you see 28 questions where you're supposed to see 40, is because these people hijacked their system, and that they selected only the southeast and Lagos. Can you imagine? Candidates who benefited from the illegal scheme reportedly paid between 700,000 naira to 2 million naira for higher scores. Investigations have also revealed that several members of the syndicate are proprietors of private schools. So they are telling us that these proprietors carried routers and mounted in close to 160 CBT centers across the country, and were able to manipulate JAMB websites. I don't know how this information is sounding in your ears. Investigations have also revealed that several members of the syndicate are proprietors. This concerns me because I'm also a proprietor. I'm a proprietor, and I don't feel good about this allegation. The proprietors of private schools and tutorial centers who use the proceeds to fund their so-called special centers, the sources explain. The source said that the suspects were arrested in coordinated operations. Can you imagine? Within a few days, they've been able to arrest people. Coordinated operation, including in places like states like Lagos, Edo, Anambra, Kano, and Delta, adding that the identities of the suspects are being withheld pending their arraignment in court. So they are saying that they are not making, this information just came out a few minutes ago. They are not making the names public because they want to protect those people. Okay? And they will soon charge them to court. Let's move on. Another source said no evidence of complicity has been found against the 7 JAMB officials who supervise the service providers at the affected CBT centers. So they said another source said no evidence of complicity has been found against the 7 JAMB officials who supervised. So JAMB is exonerating themselves, saying that their officials were not guilty. It's all the fault of the people that hacked their system. Hey, JAMB. No case of complicity has been established against the 7 JAMB staff who supervise the service providers at the 2 locations, the source said. So JAMB is telling us that where do I have issues with this? Look at where I have issues. They say security sources say that the suspect have confessed to deliberately sabotaging the CBT in a bid to discredit JAMB and discourage the future use of computer-based examination in WAEC and NECO. So if they want to do it, why do they target just Southeast and Lagos? Why did they focus? Why didn't they spread it across the senatorial districts, the states? Why couldn't they do that? So I want you to come under the comment of this video and send a message to JAMB. Remember when I told you people to go tweet, keep talking, this is not my result, and it was able to make them to do this reschedule that they did. And I hope they're also planning another mock-up exam. I've done a video on that, and I will also attach it at the end of this video. So let us go over and come under the comment and tell me what you think about. Do you believe them? If you believe them, tell me why. If you don't believe them, tell me why. And also, please, if you need my help, just tell me your JAMB score. Tell me your the state you wrote your exam in, and if you were affected by this whole madness of glitches, routers, and all the rest. If there's any way you are affected, feel free to let me know so that we can begin early to guide you. And if you have any question, also feel free to ask me. This is the right time for you to like this video. Click on like this video, share this video, and subscribe. When you subscribe, let me know in the comment section. If you need to be able to talk with me directly, to chat with me, go ahead and click on join our YouTube channel. When you do that, you will be able to chat with me directly. There's an important video on the screen about how you can rewrite your exam and get up to 320 in your JAMB. Click on it now and watch.